Claire Derrick is a mother with a lot of worries. Identity theft is one of them. She is one of the 25 million people whose personal details the government has admitted losing in the mail.
Who knows what the risks are, really? I mean, we're looking at if our bank account details are out there, then people could hack into our account, they could strip our account of money.
Derrick says she's even more concerned about a police proposal to have naughty children on a DNA database.
I think that's very worrying that children as young as 5 years old can be almost pigeonholed, really. I think that's a very sad thing.
A forensic expert with London's Metropolitan Police says bad children should be targeted because future offenders could often be picked out at a young age. Gary Pugh refused an interview with VOA, but Tony McNulty, the government minister for police and security, says DNA databases are an important tool.
We've had two very recent murder cases where the suspects weren't eventually convicted because of a DNA database hit, but the whole investigation structure revolved around and was successful because both were on the DNA database, but for very, very minor and rather trivial charges some time back.
Civil rights activist Jen Corlew says it's a step too far.
A lot of young people do come into contact with the police, even though they perhaps were arrested but were then released without a charge or even a caution. And we're concerned about the guilt by association this brings and the fact that you're really criminalizing children who didn't do anything wrong.
The British government already has one of the world's biggest DNA databases, holding 4.5 million samples of genetic material. British police also support a proposal for a DNA registry to cover the whole of the European Union, with the addition of an EU-wide automated finger recognition system. On top of that, the Centre for Criminological Research says a fifth of the world's security cameras are in Britain, and the average Londoner appears on 300 security cameras in a single day. Human rights and privacy advocates are saying British authorities are building profiles of people by collecting credit card and cell phone information, as well as monitoring their travel and work routines. Opposition lawmaker David Davis says there is a safety concern with big data banks.
You've got valuable, vulnerable and attractive information all in one place. So, it's very, very worthwhile for a hacker, a fraudster, a criminal or a terrorist to actually get into it and steal the data or corrupt the data.
Claire Derrick's main worry is with the people who have access to a person's most private information, their genetic code.
I think the government can't be trusted with DNA if they can't be trusted with simple things like data, bank account details and personal details. No, they can't be trusted.
But the government insists DNA databanks are the future. So civil liberty campaigners say the challenge will be for Britain to find the balance between collecting and protecting information banks while respecting the rights of its citizens. Mandy Clark, VOA News, London.